Hello, I'm Simulator Deck and welcome back. We are just about to start work for the day. It is ready to rock, Miss Sky. It is 4:45 in the morning. We are somewhere. Where are we? That's a very good question. We're north of Ojonacopping, like we were this time last episode, or at the start of last episode. But we're in a different truck stop. So we are on our way. Let's jump in. So it's Sunday morning at 4:46 a.m. I've purchased some new trucks, but we won't get to see those just yet because we're still on this delivery. So we're off and away out of the rest area. So we are on our way with 12 tons of used packaging. We're heading to Dortmund in Germany. We're expected sometime Monday morning. We've got 29 hours in our window and we've got just under 11 hours before our next rest stop. So that should take us to about 4. That should take us through to about 4 p.m. We've got 16 and a half hours of driving left in front of us. So we'll have to have another rest stop, because there's no way we can complete this mission on this shift. Now, one thing that will be interesting, between this episode and the last episode, I actually went and downloaded or subscribed to on the Steam Workshop an AI traffic mod, which should give us more traffic. Now, I just picked the most popular one, the one that's been downloaded the most. So we will see what happens. Now, it promises to vary the traffic according to the time of day. So we have seen in previous episodes that the traffic was a little light on. I just saw an ambulance. So we'll see how we go with that. Apparently there's supposed to be different loads if it's on a motorway like it is now, or if it's on a suburban street like we were in Stockholm. So we're still in Sweden. Now today, when I'm recording this, it seems like I'm bouncing around in the lane a little. I've done nothing to this truck. The only other things that I've done between this episode and the last episode, I've purchased some more trucks, and I've also got some of the trucks that I've used in Japan Simulator. I've got those in the mod list, but I haven't purchased any of those yet. I have also increased the number of depots we have and the number of drivers. So we've now got depots in in Denmark, in Sweden, in Germany. So we've got more drivers and more trucks, and that also includes the previous drivers that we were using in the Middle East.
Keep right and then exit right.
Thank you, Skynet.
Exit right.
So the aim of the game at the moment, so to speak, is to get to our next rest point. And then after we have a rest, we can finish the delivery. So what the traffic mod should also mean, it's a little bit more challenging. Thank you, Skynet. I don't want to head back to Stockholm. I just came from there. Well, there's a decent amount of free police cars over there.
Keep left.
So we know that we're not going to finish the delivery on this shift. Now it does seem like there's more traffic tonight because of the traffic mod that I've installed, which apparently works with vanilla maps and also modified maps like this one. This is the ProMods Europe add-on. Is rather frustrating being forced to stick on 80 though when you've got all these cars zooming past you. So depending on how we go, driver Phillips just made a delivery. So depending how we go, we may finish the delivery on this episode. See how we're going for time, because I do have a real life meeting to attend in about an hour and a quarter. So this keep left. The sun is taking quite some time to come up. I have installed a mod in wrong. Oops, I was supposed to keep left, wasn't I? I wasn't expecting it to go down to one lane. Is he letting me in? No. She did say keep left, and I know that, but I thought I had another lane to play with, which obviously I didn't. That's also maybe because partially I don't understand necessarily Swedish road signs, but the ironic thing was, it was only around that one particular exit because I got the lane back. Now it's merging again. Driver Agnes made a €44 delivery, so I'm not sure if that's her profit after she made the delivery. So it seems strange at the moment. We've got 2 lanes in the other direction. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to look for a car carrier trailer, but I'll do that some other time. Oh, so we're going back onto a motorway section. 120 for cars, 80 for me. Driver Ellie, €850 delivery. Australian truck drivers think they're hard done by when they have to do 100 on a motorway. Imagine doing 80 everywhere. Driver Simon, €5,000 delivery. Thank you, Simon. Oh, Helena, €5,222, I should say. Says you think that's good, Simon. Watch this. We've got a police car here with a rigid truck pulled over.
Go straight on.
Thank you, Skynet. Yeah, the truck seems to be wandering, doesn't seem to be able to do a straight line without me constantly being on the controller. Sun well and truly up now, 8:30 Sunday morning. Now, if we were able to drive all the way through, we'd be there Sunday just before 10 PM, but that's not possible. Now, I do know that there's a short ferry ride as well. Will we make the ferry? Driver Josh, €4,232. Driver Mateus, 900.
Straight on.
Driver Mimi's made a good delivery. She's usually a little on the shorter side when it comes to delivery length, so she's improved. €716. Driver Thomas couldn't find a job and had to return empty.
Exit right.
Oh, yep, we've got time now. It's going to be harder to enter the motorway, but that's good. That's part of the challenge. Driver Kim, €2,838 for a delivery. Well done, Driver Kim. Driver Jack's €20. Wow, this thing is really all over the place today. Keeping it, thank you Skynet, keeping it straight is a challenge. So it's interesting to see the difference. Driver Robo, almost €2,000. It's interesting to see the different spellings of the different cities depending on what language it's in. I've been seeing Copenhagen now in Swedish. And then it's probably different again in Danish, and it's different again in English. Now, because I'm using my Middle Eastern profile, I don't have to necessarily discover all of the garages to buy them because I've already purchased garages in the Middle East. Same with dealers, although I wouldn't mind finding a few more. There's a railway line over there in the centre reservation, as the English might call it. Oh, that's a train! Oh, it is too! How good! It's an empty freight train, but it's a train. And we're coming up to a toll gate here, and then I think we're not too far away from the Sweden-Denmark border. No. €172 for the toll. Then I think from memory we pass over this bridge, then we're into Denmark, then we're a short ride. So if we have a look, we've got 5 hours before we have to take a rest. So that will take us up to 5:40. No, it won't. Nah, about 3:40 I should say. So 3 o'clock to be on the safe side is when we'll need to take a rest, but that will be interesting because we've got the ferry coming up. Will that reset anything? We'll have to wait and see. We're in Denmark, so because we're in the EU, there's no border crossing where we need to stop. But from memory, the ferry's not that far away. We're still 660 kilometres away, or 10.5 hours including the ferry. Keep left, rightio, thank you Skynet. See, the Danes spell Copenhagen another way, the English spell it another way, so we're going around the outskirts of Copenhagen. Have been to Copenhagen, it's a really nice city. Had a lot of fun there. Are we yawning already? Crash vehicle offence, what? Doesn't seem to be any vehicle around me, is there? I don't see any in the mirrors. Wow, we are really all over the place. I think we have to exit here, Skynet.
Keep right.
Driver Anna, €4,841. Good on you, Driver Anna. Driver Arthur couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Nice delivery there, Driver Tina. Driver Alvin, €2,000. Alright, just after lunchtime Sunday now. We're going to have to fill up with fuel soon. Wow, we are really hard to control today, aren't we? Driver Ellie, €910, so she's made a couple of deliveries in quick succession. There's an ambulance. Driver Thomas, €18. Now, it looks like we're going in a different direction than we did before. We may be going to a different port. Because what's in yellow indicates where we've already been. Driver Humphrey, €7,443. What a funny old fellow is Humphrey. Humphrey, the fun-loving truck driver. I used to watch a children's show in Australia when I was growing up called Humphrey B. Bear. Oh gee, what's going on? We're bouncing all over the place here. So Humphrey was a bear that stood up on two legs, just like a mascot would. He had a waistcoat, he had a hat, and he didn't wear pants, as was often the style at the time. And Humphrey couldn't talk, because after all, Humphrey is a bear. But he was very expressive. But he was very expressive with his gestures and whatnot. Now we're coming up to the ferry terminal. So Humphrey would always have someone with him as his friend, as his co-host, as his driver Marion's €9,600 delivery. So he'd always have someone as his, "I'll let you in, mate, it's all good." "Yeah, why not? I'll let the car carrier in as well, shall we?" So he used to play games and all that sort of stuff. It was pretty cool for, you know, being a preschooler. You know, it was preschool TV.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
And I remember Humphrey B. Bear was his home was in Adelaide, in South Australia. So sometimes they'd show little bits of
Exit now.
they'd show little bits of around where Humphrey lived, of course, being Adelaide. And so that was my introduction to the buses and the trains of Adelaide. As a, 2, 3, 4-year-old. Where are we going, Skynet? I don't know. Oh, do we have to go through this thing again? Oh, trucks, hang on, to the right. Well, looks like only the one ferry to choose from here. Now, one disadvantage of not having the massive green symbol is it's harder to know where you're supposed to go. So it's 2 p.m, just gone 2 p.m. on Sunday. We have...
Finding a new route.
It's alright, Skynet, it's all good, we're here. We've got our next rest break in about an hour and a half. As we can hear. Travel destinations. Well, there's only one, luckily. 45 minutes. Let's go.
Never mind.
I'll find a new route. Alright, so let's see. What is our situation when we get off the ferry? That's going to be the question. Will we have to take...
Let's find a new route.
Will we have to take... Alright, next rest stop now in 2 hours 20. So that has extended our time somewhat. 2 hours 20, so let's say it's 3 o'clock now. So it wants us off the road at 5 p.m. Roughly 5 p.m. We're in Germany again. I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be going, Skynet. Probably over here. Next rest stop in 2 hours 18. We've still got 7 hours and 31 remaining, 488 kilometers. So we won't be completing where did all our okay, I didn't get the chance to read those signs. So, I'm in a 60 zone at the moment anyway, so... So, regardless, we're going to have to rest. We're back in Germany. I thought we'd moved into an 80 zone, but clearly not for me. Driver Saskia with a good delivery, 2,500 euro. Saskia, I think, is one of our newer drivers. So we're well, when we have a break, we can knock off the remainder after our sleep, after our nap. So I think my best thing to do is, if I see a rest stop, ideally one with a petrol stop because I'm getting close to having no fuel, is to take that advantage and then knock the rest out in the early hours of Monday morning in game time. Oh, now we can do 80. my lights on? Yeah, they're on. Driver Frederick, nice delivery, €8,228. Yeah, you see a rest stop coming up, but it's not on your route. Well, here we go, Yawny McEwan face again. Keep left, thank you, Skynet. So at the moment I think we want to head in the general direction of Berlin. Follow those signs. It's lucky we got Skynet for navigation though. You are getting tired, yes, I'm aware of that. Driver Marion again, €5,792. Now I'm not seeing any signs saying rest break or fuel station coming up. We're now in Hamburg. So our signs for Berlin have magically disappeared. Frustrating when you're trying to follow a sign to Berlin and then all of a sudden the Berlin signs disappear. As an example.
Keep left.
Keep left, thank you, Skynet. No Berlin signs there. There's one for Hanover. Hanover and Brennan. You are getting tired, yes I know, and I haven't seen a single rest area except one that's not on my route. Certainly struggling to keep this in the lane. So we keep left, thank you, Skynet. Yes, I am getting sleepy, yes I'm aware. We are coming up to that 5:30 period that I was mentioning. The ferry actually did give us a little bit extra time. Hamburg discovered. Oh, I felt that one. as this vehicle wanders everywhere.
Keep left.
Keep left if I can get over. We're in the lower Saxony region. Just made that in time. Did I see a Berlin sign over there?
Keep right.
Keep right. So we're heading towards Bremen now. You're getting tired? Yes, I'm aware. It's going to start knocking me off shortly. I haven't seen anything resembling a rest area on this route, as I'm struggling to keep control of this thing. Keep left. Driver J, €3,301. You are getting tired, yes, well aware. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I found a rest area. Yep. I found a fuel station. That's a good start. Ah, here we go. Nah, we'll be right. We can pull off here. Going off for fuel, Skynet.
Go straight on.
Oh, over there. We'll go over there to the diesel pumps. And then we'll find our rest area. Just under 4 hours, or just over 4 hours to go. We need to fill up. €1.75, €75 a litre. €593 worth of fuel. And now we're heading off to the rest area. You're getting tired. I have found a place to rest.
Reroute.
It's alright, Skynet, we need to sleep.
Turn right.
Oh, it's got me again, and but I'm right here. You are getting some rest. So 3:23 in the morning. Let's have a look at our truck. Not the best parking job. Definitely not the best parking job. So there is our vehicle. We are ready to go for our next day of work. Let's have a look and tell you. 6 hours 54 in the window. We've got about 3 hours of driving time remaining, so we're sweet. We'll conclude that on the next episode. Then we'll head back to Berlin and then have a look for a new truck. I've been Simulator Dirk. You've been wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time, and goodbye for now. That's a horn, really. Good night.